How's it going, everyone? It is Andre Williams, and over here we talk stocks and we focus on one thing. Always protect your profits. I also got to put in the disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor and this isn't financial advice. So just know when you do invest, you're doing it at your own risk. So today we're going to be talking about AMC. You can see from my expression, I'm very excited to share this video with you guys. But before we get started, we're going to go over the agenda very quickly. We're going to go over an article that came out. Yes, and you know what? The reason why I'm going over it, because I want you to realize and understand what this movement is about and what the media is saying, all right? The second thing is we're going to be taking a look, doing the technical analysis, taking a look at those areas of support, resistance. Where do we want to see AMC trading at? Where do we want to see AMC finish today? And where do we want to see it actually hit those particular price points where it could start taking off? And then we're going to be taking a look at the short interest information. We want to know, are short sellers still attacking this stock? Well, we're about to find out. And then when all of that is done, we'll be jumping into the final thought. So let's get to it. Now let's take a look at this article headline from CNBC.com. Traders may need to find a new game as Reddit momentum, excluding AMC, slows. Retail traders may be making a lot of noise on social media, but there is evidence that their influence over individual stocks is slipping. The Reddit forum Wall Street's Bet has become a key part of the stock market this year, with retail traders causing dramatic surges in names like GameStop and AMC Entertainment. However, many of the high-profile Reddit stocks have retreated over the past week, with the notable exception of AMC. Trading volume has fallen as well, even though mentions of the stocks on Reddit have risen, according to analysis from Bank of America. So let's be clear here. We knew at the beginning, before all of this has even started with momentum and other meme-type stocks, that AMC was the kingpin here. There was no question about this. Yes, there was divided attention among traders wanting to get into certain stocks and so forth, but as far as the movement is concerned, that remained intact. People know the reason why they are buying and holding. This is more than actually just getting profits and so forth, even though that is the great part. But we also got to understand we are fighting for fairness inside of the markets. With these other stocks that have been running up, it's been quite different. Of course, let's exclude GameStop from this because GameStop is the original here and was the first one to really squeeze hard. But now, if we take a look at AMC is concerned, it is the kingpin. And this are one of the things I want you to realize. So if you're in this play, I want you to make sure that you know what you hold. Do not let all of the media FUD distract you or take you away from the game plan. If you were able to make some money being in those other meme stocks, and if you have the means to do so, then hey, buy up some more AMC shares. You guys saw a ton of momentum inside of the market today, and that's just a tip of the iceberg. The short squeeze is not even here. So now let's move into the technical analysis, the short interest information, then I'll give you guys my final thoughts. So we're going to be doing a technical analysis for AMC, which ended up having a strong day inside of the market today. So let's see. So it ended up closing at $60.73, being up 10.06% on the day. On the low, it tested $52.98, then on the high, testing $63.83. And as we can see what's going down inside the post-market currently as of 5:23 p.m., it is at $61.16. So one of the things that we need to go over, we talked about the tight range that AMC has been trading in, where we've seen, hey, there's been a lot of strength. What are those areas? We were talking about between this $40 level all the way to this $60 level. Now that we have finished right at 60, what do we want to look forward to? So as far as what I'm looking forward to tomorrow, I want to see a strong gap up, and I want to see us being within that range between 60 and as well as where we got to this high around 72. If we could pass this $72 level, or $72.62 to be exact, then we could definitely make a strong move to the upside, and it could take off even further from there. I know a lot of traders, there'll be a lot of FOMO that will be coming into this play and a ton of volume. Now, what I want to see from AMC, if we could finish the day above $60, things are going to be looking really good. But at the same time, as long as we finish above $59, things will continue to look good. And this is also an area where I can see we could build up that strong support, also along with this 60 area. So it's going to be very interesting to see what goes down on Friday. As you know, we also have the quadruple witching to look out for. So that might have an impact on the stock, but for the most part, I'm really looking forward to seeing AMC crush it. But do know, as far as when it got to 63.83, of course we have an area of resistance right here at $64. So if we're able to pass this going into tomorrow, that's when we can start seeing those strong moves to the upside even further. So we're on FinTub. We're going to take a look at the short interest information for AMC. So you can see the short volume ratio is at 23%, and this is taking the close from yesterday. What does this look like? So out of 166.2 million shares that were traded, 37.5 million of these shares were actually sold short. When we take a look at the short shares availability, it is at 2.5 million updated just now, and the short borrow free rate is at 1.16%. Taking a look at the history of the short volume ratio from the 15th, it was at 25.59. Now it's at 22.58. So we see a decrease in regards to the short interest, but do keep in mind of the fact this is not taking into account all of the naked shorting that is going on. So for my final thoughts for AMC, it was definitely great seeing the price action we saw today in the market and it closing above $60. This gives us a good amount of momentum going into Friday. Do know there's going to be a lot of volatility, and we also have the quadruple witching that's going to be going down. So if you are in this play, just know the goal is to buy and hold. We want to force a short squeeze here. We also do know there's a lot of naked shorting in AMC as well. So there's a lot of counterfeit shares out there. So if you're buying this all up, that makes the short squeeze even sweeter. These hedge funds are trying to challenge us. They're saying, well, you know what? These retail investors are going to give up at some point. We're going to drive the stock to the ground and we're going to make billions off of it. No, this movement is to bring out fairness inside of the markets. Do not let them take advantage of you. Do not sell out at a loss here, all right? This is what's very key, and I want you guys to understand. As far as when we take a look at the short interest information, we can see that short sellers are continuing to attack AMC. So it'll be very interesting to see what the final numbers look like later on this evening when they do get updated. But the matter of the fact is they are still not learning their lessons. So let's continue to burn their pockets. We want to continue to hit them where they really feel it, all right? So just keep that in focus in regards to Friday and as well as for next week and even going forward. Again, this is going to take some time. It's going to take some patience, and make sure the money that you're using is the type of money you are not afraid to lose or you have no immediate need for. I want to make sure I really emphasize this for you guys. So that pretty much sums up the video. Keep on buying and holding if you're able to, and I just love what I'm seeing, and I love how the community is staying on course and focused on the initiative and the core part of this movement. So we'll be talking real soon.